Welcome to the next episode of WaterparkRanger's Let's Play Pikmin. In the last episode, we continued our conquest of the distant spring by fighting a ton of enemies in this back area here. And in this episode, we will go after the ship parts that they were guarding, and try and get them all back to base. And I think the first one we should start with is the bowsprit or bowsprit, or whatever that thing is called that's located back here. Now that we've gotten both the bridge and the white wall out of the way, we should be able to carry it. And I think we can carry the armored cannon beetle too. If we don't have enough, that's okay. But I'd like to be able to carry it if I could. Yeah, let's just call a couple of them off if we need to. Actually, no, I don't think we'll need to. There we go. Perfect. Now we'll just let them take their time carrying it back. Might as well have everyone help out if they can. I don't like to see Pikmin standing around doing nothing in the area. Not just because they should be doing work, but because I really do hate leaving them behind, which I'm sorry that that happened like a couple episodes ago. I'm mostly sorry for myself because I hardly ever make that mistake. I guess it just slipped my mind, really, at the last second. But enough of that. There's another ship part, which is actually optional. It's hidden up here. You don't need it to escape. That's what I mean by optional. And yellows, you do need yellows for it, because it's actually located on a pretty high ledge. And the idea is to use the C-stick to try and keep your squad as compact as possible, and get them around these narrow passages without having them fall down. If they do, it's okay, because even if you fall to the lowest tier, where it seems like it's impossible to escape, there's always an open jump jet for Olimar, as well as sticks that the Pikmin can build in order to climb out. Now, have we got... No, apparently we haven't got the right angle. That's a pretty tough ledge to get them up on top of. Oh, and our bowsprit slash bowsprit is back. And it completes the top of the ship. Looks pretty cool, too. Bowsprit, the so-called face of the Dolphin. In point of fact, I designed it. 23 out of 30 parts. Excellent. Now I don't have to say that part's name anymore. Hooray! Okay, we don't have quite enough working on it, so a couple more yellows should do the trick. Of course we need one more. Where are they? Alright. Come on. Oh, no! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no! Come on! We'll throw them all up there, and I guess we'll go do that whenever. Everything's in position for that to go well. Right now, we've still got quite a lot of stuff to bring back to base. Starting with this huge armored cannon beetle. We also need to pick up that gluon drive sometime. I've got to remember that. So right now, we've got a few things to do on our Pikmin errands list. Oh, and that Pikmin just unleashed a drop of nectar. How nice. Also, yeah, we probably need to flower per Pikmin later, too. Wow, we've got quite a lot on our plate. But before then, we have yet another thing to do, which is go after another ship part, which is located in these hollowed out stumps over here. As you can see, our population just increased a little bit because of the, well, by 50, I shouldn't say a little bit, because we brought back the armored cannon beetle, which is worth a lot. There it is. At last, my pilot seat. Once I get this installed, my cockpit will finally be back in order. Soon, my ship will be starting to look more and more like the Dolphin of old. Ah, the memories. So yes, you do need this ship part for the ship to actually fly. I guess because without it, Olimar is not comfy enough to capably control the Dolphin. I have no idea. For some reason, it's necessary, so go and do it. That's all I can say. And although we've had the crushing glitch, it looks like our counter's actually working. Big surprise there. Also, shearwigs, I think, are pretty good for increasing your Pikmin population by 4 or 5 sprouts. Probably 5, which is really good when you think about their size. That's like a 5 pellet right there. And now we can get them to carry the UV lamp. We're like walking on the edge of the wall. Carefully. And now it slides down, which is awesome! Yay! Pikmin slide. That's always so fun to see. And now we should call those Pikmin, and probably this is about a good time to go and try and get the gluon drive. Actually, we need a few more Pikmin if we want to even pick it up, because 35 won't be enough. We need 50. Oh, and here are the shearwigs. And now the pilot seat is installed, and of course it's not visible, although it should be right underneath the radiation canopy, you'd think. Picturing this in the cockpit, images of me lifting off into space begin to fill my taxed brain. It fills me with inspiration once again. And we have 80% of all parts. So just a couple more. The gluon drive will be next, and the UV lamp as well, so... Actually, we're getting really close to the end. Now we definitely have enough to pick it up. So let's hoist it. Also, for something that, like, binds quarks or gluons or whatever, it just has a couple simple gears. It really doesn't look like it should be able to do much. UV lamp. This handy light is great for tanning, but it doesn't seem to have any relation to the Dolphin's flight capabilities. I doubt that it will affect my escape from this planet. Perhaps there are other parts like this as well. See, once again, he's hinting that it's, like, an unnecessary one. So, I think that's... By now, we actually have all the unnecessary parts collected. If we have the massage machine, the UV lamp, both of which are found here, the space float, and the Nova Blaster. Oh, actually, there's one more unnecessary one out there somewhere. Now, I don't want to leave any Pikmin behind, and... Oh, see? It's good to use your radar once in a while. Just checking the map. I really don't want to leave any Pikmin behind again. I'm never going to live that down. It's so awesome how they, like, get the flower. And we actually haven't had to really deal with too many yellow wollywogs, which is pretty fortunate because of how many there are in this area. I think there are, like, almost 10 here. Pretty aggravating once you think about it. Gluon drive. I have no idea how this works, but it means the Dolphin will again lift off with its characteristic roar. That's all that really matters. That characteristic roar. Oh yeah, they're trying to break those rocks. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that is, but it basically works the same as nectar grass. Now, come on. Might as well just get this group flowered up. Because I do believe that having some red flowers will be important later, even if tomorrow we're basically going to be working with blues like we did the first day here at the Distant Spring. And also, I think we're close enough to the landing site that the timer shouldn't affect us, but to be on the safe side, I don't want to lose Pikmin unnecessarily, so I just called them all back. And that does it for yet another day. Gotta dismiss the Pikmin once again. Also, an interesting thing to note is that the ending sequence is just slightly shortened in Pikmin 2. You know how this music that's playing right here is just playing again, and though it played a couple seconds ago? They cut out that repeat in the second one. It doesn't make too much of a difference to some people, but I actually notice these kinds of things. You get used to noticing these things after putting up with the music battle system in Mother 3. I say putting up with it, it's really quite fun. And haha, no eating here tonight. I'm sure that's been done before. 9 days since impact. There appears to be a large cluster of parts here. If my calculations are correct, then I should be able to recover virtually all of my missing ship parts. But not quite all of them. Unfortunately, there still seem to be some pieces that remain unaccounted for. I must find 3 more parts to further increase the Dolphin's range. Oh no, not 3 more parts. Usually you get that message like, I need 17 more parts, but... Oh, we lost 2 in battle. That was a crushing glitch, wasn't it? Yes, it was. There we go. Alright, well that does it for this episode. Next episode we will finish off the Distant Spring, getting the last 3 parts there. So I will see you then.